Stress doesn't just stay in your mind. It rewires your brain. It raises your blood pressure. It elevates your blood sugar. It disrupts your hormones. It weakens your immune system. And it quietly accelerates aging. If you are constantly tired, sleeping poorly, feeling tense even when nothing is happening, or watching your weight, your blood pressure, or your sugar slowly creep up, this video may explain why. Today, I'll share, using real science, what stress is doing inside your body, and share also some tips on how you can reverse this before it turns into a disease. Hi, I'm Dr. Joshua Derito, a family physician. I am focused on public health and cancer prevention and treatment. So, today, here in Kenya, 1 in 4 adults has hypertension. The cases of diabetes are rising. Burnout is rising. Sleep disorders are rising. And chronic stress is a major hidden driver. We need to understand why this is happening. So stay with me to the end, because I will give you some tips on how to manage this chronic stress. And comment what is really causing you most of your stresses in your daily life at the comment section of this video. So, what stress really is? Stress is not just overthinking, as some people think. It is your body survival system. When your brain senses danger, a near accident in traffic, a financial crisis, a threatening email, it activates the fight or flight response. 2 systems fire. The first system, the adrenaline. The heart rate rises. The breathing quickens. The muscles tense. This is the quick response system. Then there is the quick response, the slow system that sustains the stress levels. We have cortisol, which is secreted by what we call the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal system. These are glands in the brain and the adrenals that produce the cortisol, and this sustains alertness. It raises your blood sugar. Then this shifts energy to survival so that you can be able to sustain yourself. This system affords for short bursts. It helps escaping life-threatening dangers acutely. Note this when you are exposed to chronic stress, like the pressure of finances, the pressure of the hectic Nairobi life, and also constant digital alerts on your phone. All these put you at high tension consistently. And your body was not built for these persistent stresses. It was built for acute stresses. You respond like a cat or something threatening. You prepare for fight or flight, and then it wires down. But when you are consistently stressed, then you sustain consistent chronic stress, then this harms your body, especially if it is sustained for months and years. So when stress becomes chronic, it becomes damage. So what does chronic stress do to your body? The heart and the blood pressure. Chronic cortisol keeps your vessels slightly constricted. Your heart beats faster. Your pressure stays elevated. And over time, you become at a hypertension risk. And then your vessels get damaged. You have an increased risk of heart attacks and even strokes. In Kenya, hypertension has increased significantly over the past decade, and stress is a major contributor. So your heart is working overtime even when you are resting because of the daily stressors. Then what happens to your brain? Stress that is chronic affects the hippocampus. This is a memory center in your brain, which helps you to maintain focus, and this impairs your focus when it is damaged. And this is anxiety, and this increases your risk of depression. Then you have brain fog. You can't think clearly. This is not just laziness, but it is cortisol alternating the neural pathways. So studies have shown that chronic stress shrinks certain brain region over time. And here is the hope. You can always recover from this when you manage your stress. What happens to your immune system when you are persistently stressed? Then short-term stress boosts immunity. Chronic stress suppresses it. You may notice when you are chronically stressed, you have frequent infections, your wound healing slows down, and then you have increased inflammation. And then we have known that inflammation is the root cause of diabetes, heart diseases, some cancers, and even some autoimmune diseases. If you want to learn this more, there is a video that I've done on the effects of chronic inflammation on your body. So stress quietly fuels this inflammation, and then you are at risk of getting these diseases. Then what happens when you are chronically stressed to your digestion? Your gut and your brain are deeply connected. Chronic stress disrupts this connection. Symptoms that this is disconnected: you have acid reflux, you feel bloated, you have inflammatory bowel disease, constipation or diarrhea, and then you have emotional eating. So cortisol promotes abdominal fat storage. That stress belly is really biology. Then muscles. What happens if you are chronically stressed? When stressed, your body stays slightly tense. Over months, you have neck pain, back pain, headaches, and even jaw clenching. So your nervous system never fully switches off, and your muscles are tensed off. What happens to your breathing? Stress causes shallow chest breathing. This worsens conditions like asthma, anxiety, panic episodes, and even chest tightness. So slow breathing is medicine. Fast breathing is fuel for stress. Then what happens to your hormones and your metabolism? Chronic stress raises your blood sugar, promotes insulin resistance, disrupts thyroid balance, lowers your energy, and increases your belly weight. This explains why many people eat normally but gain weight. It is hormone. It is not moral failure. Then, what is the effect of chronic stress on your reproductive health? Under stress, the body prioritizes survival over reproduction. In men, you have reduced libido. Then you have erectile issues. In women, it leads to irregular cycles, worsened premenstrual syndrome, and even fertility challenges. Biology shifts to survival mode. So, the silent damage, what we call the allostatic load. Allostatic load is the accumulated wear and tear from chronic stress. Think of rust forming inside your systems. You look fine outside, but internally, the hormones are strained, the blood vessels are stiffened, metabolism has shifted, and inflammation is high. This explains why you have sudden health crisis in high performers. It was just not sudden. It is accumulated. Why just relax doesn't work. What do you need to do? Telling someone to relax is ignoring the biology behind this chronic stress. The stress response is automatic. So you can't auto-motivate cortisol. You must retrain the nervous system. Healing stress is not willpower. It is a system design. So what will heal this chronic stress? There's evidence-based reversal strategies. So lean on and we share them together. Sleep 7 to 9 hours. This restores the hormonal balance. Eat balanced meals. Fiber, protein, healthy fats, they stabilize sugar and they reduce inflammation. Movement. 30 minutes of walking reduces the cortisol significantly. Even walking in the Karura forest will help rebuild and reduce your stress levels. Breathe works. You have heard of the 4-7-8 breathing system. It calms your nervous system in minutes. This means you breathe in for 4 seconds, you hold for 7 seconds, and then you breathe out slowly with your mouth. It helps calm the nervous system. It can help even lower your blood pressure. Then emotional processing. Things like anger, stress is energy. And you can only reduce this by turning it into another form of energy where you can walk, you can do some work, you can do some journaling, you can go for therapy, or you can do cognitive behavior therapy. Having honest conversations and solving the conflict that could have affected you in life. Then creating consistent routines. Predictability lowers the stress reactivity. The body heals when safety is restored. And say yes to undamage. Saying yes consistently to things that you are not even able to do can consistently damage your system, and this can be difficult. So, if you have been having this chronic stress, you feel like stress is draining your energy, your BP or sugar is rising, and if you have failed, your weight feels stubborn, Health Insight 360 is here for you. We assess your stress load, we assess your sleep quality, we assess your hormone balance, we look at what are the lifestyle triggers that you have, and then we create structured plans for you. They will help you to lower your blood pressure, stabilize your sugars, improve your energy, and reduce your inflammation. This is prevention in action. The link is in the Wellness Health Services YouTube website, or you can call the number on the screen. Your nervous system can heal, but you must act. If this information has been helpful to you, remember to subscribe to the Overall Health YouTube channel. Where do you feel your stress most? Is it in your mind? Is it in your sleep? Is it in your heart? Is it in your stomach? Is it in your relationship? Comment below, and if this has helped you and you want to reset your happiness and manage your stress, remember to subscribe to the Health Insight 360 coaching program for a metabolic reset. Thank you for watching. Please share this with someone. We meet in the next video.